I was really excited to get the call to work on this series. I actually, before I started the series, didn't really know much about the RCMP at all. Maybe being in Ottawa, being in Ontario, besides seeing members of the RCMP on Parliament Hill or when they're having the musical ride, I really did not know what they did. So when I got the call to work on this series, it was very exciting. It was a chance to go across Canada to see what the RCMP do on a daily basis firsthand. The Francophony Summit was the first show that I worked on, and which was great because I got to see all the different areas of the RCMP pretty much all at once, and it was an amazing experience because although the summit was only a weekend, they were planning for the summit for over a year. People were training specifically for the summit, and although the security level was low, you still don't know if someone may try something, or I mean, you're talking about leaders from 70 countries coming to one city. So there are people out there that are bad and that could pose a threat. And so the RCMP have to be on alert 24 hours a day. Every city block has to be monitored. Every person has to be looked at and observed because everyone could be a threat. Staying up for 42 hours in a row with these members of ERT out in the bush in the middle of nowhere waiting to get that shot, not knowing when it was going to happen, not knowing how it was going to happen, but just being absolutely frozen and exhausted to the point where I started hallucinating. I was so tired. So I couldn't imagine what. I mean, these guys are trained. Obviously, they're trained to be up this long. But Colin, the camera guy, myself, we're not. So that was pretty tough. I think that the moment that I'll remember was actually the episode of Depot, just following Troop 40 from when they arrived to when they graduated, but in particular the day they graduated, because you could look into the eyes of each cadet, knowing that they've gone through the 24-week course, and they're all in their red surge, and they're all lined up, and they're all one by one going to accept their badge, which obviously means that they're now a full member of the RCMP. So it was emotional watching these men and women who've gone through the program to finally get it and to finally have their dream come true. It was such a proud moment to have been involved in this series, to see what these men and women do. And that, to me, that's what I'm going to leave with the most. Never mind how crazy awesome it was to be hanging at a helicopter, shooting, being, seeing the elite of the RCMP with ERT, with the training up north, or in Victoria in the waters. I mean, it's what the overall sense that I come out of this is just feeling really proud.